Alright guys, we're back with Final Fantasy X HD Remastered for the PS4. I am James, the whole effing show, your guide and host tonight. So it is about 11 o'clock at night where I am, so if you are watching somewhere else, it is 11 o'clock where I am. I'm coming back with another video. I'm at the pause screen because I had to pause it in between scenes because it did get a little crazy. Last time we actually fought Sin. We picked up a few ultimate weapons. We powered up Yuna's ultimate weapon. Like I say, I'm not going to do too much when it comes to ultimate weapons at all. I'm just doing the main story for now. I probably will eventually do a video where you can show you how to fight some of the what do you call those things? The monster arena monsters. So in my other file, I do have them fully powered, so you will be able to see that. So let's just jump back into it.
It's going to come back, isn't it?
I know.
What? You're kidding me.
No, we have to beat the guy inside Sin.
The Crusaders would be out of a job if it was this easy, huh?
But it has weakened. I'm sure of it.
Yeah! We're winning!
All right, I'll do what I can with the main gun.
That's my whole thing, was nobody actually decided to think maybe, hey, this will be a good thing if let's try killing this thing by hand instead of just using these false traditions and killing people. Just fight the thing by hand. You want to take the easy way out and you want to fight this thing head up. Well, you want to fight this thing with an Aeon that's killing people. It's like, no, that's not the deal. I don't think that's a fair deal. Oh, Titus' strength is 86, so he is really strong right now. Yuna is sitting over here on all these sphere levels because of that double AP. These Aeons are about power of Yuna. Animal's power is about to go through the roof. She's about to become way stronger than she was before because it's a 6+ more strength. And when she gets to 255, that overdrive does so much damage. Let's take a look. 173, so she's going to do a ton of damage. As you can see, Sandy already has a strength of 237, so she can do a lot of damage. She's doing 99,000 one hit. There's 140, which is very strong, so she's doing a good chunk. And Pasado will do a lot of damage with strength at 108. So after a while, your other Aeons just become very obsolete because you don't really need them. Since Yuna does have her ultimate weapon, what's that thing's name? Balfour can't break the damage limit, but it's so weak it really doesn't matter. Its strength, I can even show you, its strength is terrible. It has low HP. It's like that if like I say, I'm a big Pokemon fan, so look at it. Its HP is only 3,000. That's laughable. I mean, its evasion is crappy. Its stats are garbage. Like, nothing really do with it. So if you look at Yojimbo, he at least has a very high evasion stat, so he's not getting touched too much. If it's an attack that can be dodged. Now
Man,
here,
we must have hit that thing enough by
now what's really is I actually don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. So let's just run around till we figure it out.
Over.
You can't go down here. This is Blappa. That's Lacam. These are like I say, these are the best in the game. I don't need to do this. These are the best team in the game. This is all the Albert Sykes. They're all on the ship. Like I say, I'll tell you now, Nimrook, when you do play them, he has a catch of 19. Which is ludicrous because you have to be almost in his face to score a goal. It is ridiculous. The Albert Sykes stats are just high. So I would not recommend you just playing them with the regular Aurochs because they are hard to beat and you're almost never going to beat them. I think I might have to go out into the deck. I honestly don't know, because like I say, I don't really know this part like too well, because I only know up to like Unalesca really well. Everything else kind of like a blur, so I've kind of learned it as you guys are. Yep, figured.
I wonder if Sir Jack is in pain.
Let's just end this. Quickly. The Faith said they'd help us, right?
It bothers me, the way they said that.
Huh?
I mean, they've been fighting alongside us this whole time, but now they say they'll help?
I guess so.
Wait. Sin is reborn when Yu Yevon merges with an Aeon. Isn't that right? If I summon an Aeon, Yu Yevon will join with it. But at first, it'll be small, won't it?
Yeah. Then we might be able to beat it without the final summoning.
I don't know. What if Yu Yevon jumps again?
Then we'll take it down again. We'll fight him until there's no place left to run.
I never thought it would come down to this.
Yeah, I know. Hey, the Faith, they're tired of this whole thing too. Let's let them rest.
The Faith said it's pointless to keep dreaming. The dream will disappear, he said. What did he mean? And what is it that Yu Yevon is summoning from within Sin?
The dream of the Faith.
You won't go away, will you?
Yuna isn't stupid.
You guys! Come look! Something's happening to Sin!
He's changing. Oh yeah, he's got wings. Now he's known as Overdrive Sin. This boss battle will be treacherous, because if you do not have what you need to fight this thing, I don't think he does damage, but you have to kill him in like 15 turns. If you don't, his overdrive will kill you.
He's waiting for you.
Well, son, the main gun is still busted. We can't give you any cover fire.
Hey, just take us in. We'll do the rest.
All right. Take us up, flush to the mouth. No mistakes, or I'm gonna tear out that mop you call hair.
Trust me take you there. No problem, yeah?
Let's get ready to blitz.
Now amazing.
Our father's wishes. Let's make them come true.
He's just so blunt. You gonna rip your own son's hair out? Why do you have to beat the man up? He didn't do anything. Like, he's just so intense. So I would advise you save it here, because I don't know if I could beat this thing. I'm gonna do what the simplest thing to do is just summon the Mega Sisters and let them jump the thing, because that's what I did the very first time. But they were a whole lot weaker when I first found this thing, because he is nothing to mess around with.
You're counting on.
So as you notice, you don't have anything to go to. So to battle Overdrive Sin, that's what he's called. I think he has about 140,000 HP. Well, the simplest way to fight this thing is call out the Mega Sisters, because without break damage limit, this thing can be really irritating to deal with, because of how strong he is. He really isn't so much strong. You have to kill him fast enough. He's on a time limit. If you don't kill him before his overdrive charges up, it's an instant game over. I was terrified to fight this thing, because I never knew if I could actually beat it or not, but the Mega Sisters wind up killing it. Before, I just kept making them fight it. Like I always thought, Sin looked really cool as a character, as an enemy. And yes, you are fighting over Bavaria.
Yeah! I'm coming for you, Dad.
So, like I say, do not play around with this thing. I'm just summoning the Mega Sisters because I'm not going to deal with this thing. The Walker may not get a turn, but they just need to start killing this thing now because I don't really know how much damage they can do to it because it may have high defense. I've been a long time since I fought this thing. Yeah, they do it as it will, and as you can see, like I told you, she will take a lot of breaks. I'm gonna tell her to fight, and she decides to take a break. Do as you will. She's gonna call reflect. They can be they can literally just and they start doing all this stuff I don't need them to do, like fight this thing, kill it. This is the one bad thing you have with the Mega Sister. And I tell her to fight, and she takes another break on me. And taking a break. They literally will sit here and take a break on you all day. Not fun, is it? Now I can get her to attack finally. So they might kill this thing really quickly. I don't need them to do that because that is a very weak attack. That's pretty strong. Now it's dead. Do not play with this thing. Kill it as fast as possible. If you did some of the grinding that I did, you did all of that, kill it. So now you have another cutscene that's going to be really cool. That's why I say it's the simplest. Even weaker Mega Sisters can beat this thing. It'll take longer, but they will be able to beat that. As long as you have those Mega Sisters, they can't jump it. Because their attack, Delta attack, is really strong. So now, you're going inside Sin. Note, I am not really going to fight most of these enemies in here because some of them are from Xanarkand, and then you have some of them that are, yes, there are monsters inside of Sin, and this is the area where you need to capture monsters. Just an amazing another cutscene. These are just amazing. Because guess who's back? They should have made a movie out of this.
Dad, where are you?
We must go to him.
Then we will. Let me take front.
Good luck.
Follow me.
Well, now that you do that, use their power, use their sphere levels, power him up a bit. Not the Major, his defense went up some more, so he is physically better than he was before. Oh, like I always say, save it. I advise save it. Some of these enemies can be pretty powerful, and as you can see, you cannot play Blitzball in here, so do not worry about it. Just don't worry about Blitzball. If you're not playing it now, like I said, I don't typically worry about it. So this is inside Sin. You're gonna have this just like the Omega Ruins. You're just gonna have to go through here. There are a lot of chests. I can kill these enemies pretty simply because they're not really a problem. I think Units should be like, I could just use Holy, because they're not really hard to, some of these enemies aren't really hard to beat. I just don't want to be stuck in these battles too long, take up all the recording time for you guys, so you can actually get to the nitty gritty. Die. Yeah, like they do have this attack that does 1,000 damage to everybody. Titus will still miss some of these enemies enough, so don't be discouraged. His luck isn't high enough, because you can, like I said, you can have accuracy all day, but if your luck is low, if it's high, you still won't hit certain enemies. So, like I said, you can fight these things all day. That is an easy way of getting capturing these monsters. Because to unlock all the monsters, you have to capture 10 of every monster. Yes, including the Omega Ruins, and yes, it can be a pain in the ass. Because there are some enemies in there. I didn't get to show you. They're called the Monoliths. What the Monoliths do is every time you attack them, they use Pharaoh's Curse. Pharaoh's Curse puts curse on you. It puts poison, silence, and then they also have an ability. So they have Stone Breath, where they can hit all your party with a breath attack that can petrify you. This enemy is also inside the Omega Ruins, but who cares? The other enemies you saw, the two Geminis, that's what they're called. They're big golems. They have an attack called Double Reaper, so be very careful. They can do a lot of damage. These guys can do a lot. Even it says kill one of them quickly, so they can't do it. Do not use any lightning or electricity on this one. It'll plus his HP, or water and ice, so do it on this one. So don't worry about it. Yes, you will have to capture 10 of all of these monsters if you want to unlock every monster in the monster arena.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
They are slow, so don't worry about it. You cause haste, you can't get rid of them really quickly. This is a two-parter, so all those chests you can get, you have to go around a certain way and be able to slide down that little slide, but I don't care for them because none of these items are really worth it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Unless you really just want to go get them and you want to be a completionist, like I say, go right ahead. I'm a completionist in certain stuff. Yeah, and you got more of those enemies down here, the crystal enemies. And this one introduces poison, silence, and darkness.
I'll be right back.
That's what its pollen does. Poison, silence, and darkness. So you can either get hit with all three or just one or whatever it feels like hitting you with. It can be quite the jerk. As you can see, there are a lot of frequent battles in here like normal.
Is it? Live and let live.
One fun fact too, that turtle dragon type thing, if you haven't played Final Fantasy 15, that thing's a super boss in there. I think it has like 5 million HP. I have killed it. You get a gold trophy for it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I was in that battle for two in-game hours. Well, 2 in real life hours.
Live and let live.
Because actually, after we beat this next boss, I will not play on this file anymore. I don't have no reason to play on this file anymore because right where I am, there's a whole nother file I can play on, that on my personal file. And the worst, basically the funny thing is, I have not beaten the final boss of that boss. So you will see me once I kill it. You will need it. So I could show you on this file, but literally, it's not worth it. It's not worth playing on this file. The battle's a lot longer, and like I said, I'm gonna shred everything. But like I said, I will go a quick tutorial over some of the armor and everything that's different about that.
Live and let live.
And I do gotta say, investing in this mic was well worth the money spent. I paid about 60 bucks for it. It is really great. I know it's had a better sound quality, so I'm really happy for that.
Live and let live.
So I'm gonna save it here. When you go up these stairs, you have another boss fight. It is not half. It's not half as scary as It's not half as scary as Overdrive Sin. So yes, look who's back. Yes, you have to fight Seymour for the fourth time in this game.
Don't you ever give up?
He just doesn't.
Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unalesca, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
So yes, this is Seymour Omnis. Those wheels, they will tell you. He normally always starts off with fire. That'll tell you what element he's about to use. This thing is really powerful. You can attack these things, but I wouldn't waste my time on it, so I'm literally just gonna sit here. I'm literally gonna cheese this. Like, why in the world would I just sit here and fight this dude? I'm gonna let him attack. See, pretty strong. He uses 4 fire spells right back to back. He is really not finna scare me, because what we're about to do is we're about to Grand Summon. I could Grand Summon the in fact, I'll Grand Summon the Mega Sister so I can show off their overdrive. Because I don't really use too many overdrives in this game at all. Only the start of the game, the overkill. But no, after I get strong enough, I almost rarely ever use them. I forget they exist. So, when you see this, when they all have an overdrive, hit combined powers, that'll tell them to use their Delta attack. This is what it does. They trap him in a sphere. Nope, if one of them is dead, they cannot use this attack. And they need all their overdrive meters in order to use it. They're gonna merge together and let the energy rain. That is much weaker than what's her name? Anima. That's way weaker than her overdrive. As you can see, he can do all of this. He can't banish her Aeon, so be very careful. I'm just gonna let them jump him because, like I say, I don't really feel like fighting him, so what I'm gonna have you do is, girls, fight. Yes, use Pasado. I love the attack. This is her special attack, of course, Kamasade. Or Kamasade. I do want her to use her special attack and kill them. Over with. He is dead. We don't even need to fight this jerk anymore. Get him out of here. He has his own music. He's different. It's just like, this dude never goes away. It's like, why do you keep coming? I'm going to crush you.
Now, Yuna, send him.
Right.
So, goodbye, Seymour.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me. But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
So I never talked about the Spira, the short for spiral. Meaning spiral is pretty much a spiral of death. You get an Aeon, you go on a pilgrimage, you fight. Sin kills everybody, of course.
Behind you.
You go kill it kills everything just about. You saw what it caused the Kilika in some of the earlier videos. To completely destroy them, after it destroys that, you have the problem of the summoners go on a pilgrimage, they may die. After they die, you have that issue. I'm like, okay, so they die possibly on their pilgrimage, or the guardians die possibly on their pilgrimage. If they make it to Unalesca, they have to kill one of their guardians has to die. They summon the final Aeon, it kills Sin, Yevon merges with the final Aeon, it kills the summoner, and then that cycle starts all over again. So it's the spiral and the cycle of death. That's literally all Spirit was, and they had crazy traditions. So what you do is, that's the part after Sin. There is a monster in there you're gonna have to fight, and it's only found in that area that you're gonna have to get. So that will be it for that one. So for this video, this is actually it. That's all I got for this video, because we're getting ready to go into the final parts, and I'm literally gonna have to start on my next I'm gonna go to my next file, since I don't want to see you guys see me swap over and do all that extra stuff, so the video is gonna end anyway. So this is James the Whole Effing Show signing off. When I come back with another video, we're gonna do my new file, my personal file. We'll go through that. I'll show you how strong I am, because my stats are completely different. I'll show you that one, and we'll just go through it from there. So I'm signing off. As I always say, I love you guys, love your support. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, leave me a comment. Got questions, I'm always here. Peace.